I see beauty in every age, but I've never asked anyone how old he or she was. And I can remember one time seeing a lady with this wonderful hat on, and I said to her, "You look so beautiful in that hat." And she started almost crying, and she says, "I'm 80 years old, I don't get compliments." And I said, "Well, I don't know why not." I said, "You look so beautiful in that hat." I said, "Look around, do you see anyone 20 years old who looks more beautiful than you do?" And when you see an old person's face, you know what their life has been in terms of inner thoughts. So you see these people who may start out life physically very beautiful, but it doesn't last long because what's inside will come to the surface. I have no aspirations to sanity whatsoever. When I look around and see what's considered normal, I'm not tempted. I don't think normal exists, but a lot of people attempt to conform to some standard that they think is normal. We're living in the age of fear, and not very many people make decisions based on joy. They make decisions based on fear. Will I get the job? Will I be attractive? Will I find a boyfriend? Will people make fun of me? Will it make me look fat? Never will this just be a gas to wear. If it just makes my heart sing, then I know that I should have it because I want my heart to be singing as much as possible. I look for things that I can play with because to me it's a giant toy box. The possible interpretations are literally endless. I can take the same pieces and play with them over and over and over, and I could give you a whole fashion show with just this piece of fabric. I've worn it as a vest, I've worn it as pants, and I've worn it as a jacket. I've worn it as a skirt. In fact, I probably wear more skirts than most women. And I said to the girl, "Is this a hat or a lampshade?" And she said, "Well, I've been using it as a lampshade." And I said, "Well, I'm going to use it as a hat." The fact of the matter is that most of my wardrobe is really basically debris from other people's lives, other people's travels, other people's experiences. This is a man's summer haori, which is a garment that's worn by men and women in Japan. But I don't ever wear anything in the correct way. No Japanese man would ever wear a haori with nothing under it. By wearing ethnic things, I very often attract people from that part of the world. And I learn about what I'm wearing, and I have a wonderful experience. You know, for one of the reasons that I love ethnic and tribal things is because the things are so infused with meaning and layers of meaning. Whether I know what it is or not, it's there and you feel it. I'm also working on 2 different books. One about police brutality and bigotry, and one about style, which would seemingly be unrelated, but the reason I've been brutally assaulted by the NYPD repeatedly is because of my style. The fascist fear factor. You know, people have really come down on me for using the word fascism. They say you have to be careful with that word, you can't use that word, it upsets people, and I decided, you know what, I'm adding a chapter to my book called The F Word. I think we're living in a very exciting time of change, and I think that we're moving more towards the feminine values of nurturing, of life, of caring. First of all, we all have elements of masculinity and femininity within. More men are embracing, I think now, their feminine qualities, and surprisingly, some of the thumbs up that I get on the streets when I'm dressed are from straight men that you would never think would get it.